Hey everybody, just going to dive right into this. Today I'll just be doing a quick video on two different things. One is this Worx MakerX battery powered rotary drill, and then these bristle sanding discs that I use quite frequently. Someone on the scroll saw group had asked me about that, how I use them for cleaning up scroll saw cuts like that. So I'm going to dive right into it. The tools that I'll be using today, I just want to highlight these each video just in case someone was new like me and was like trying to figure out what it is. But I have this PSI DC 725 dust collector, which I couldn't live without. I probably wouldn't even be able to carve in my basement without this, because this catches everything. I don't have pretty much any cleanup with it. I got this what is it, RZ mass. It seems a lot of people use them. I go in and out between this and a 3M respirator. And then I'll be using, sort of highlighting an assortment. I'm going to show these guys today too. These are sort of like Scotch-Brite sanding, I don't know what they call them, sanding pads or sanding discs. And then these are knockoff Scotch-Brite bristle discs. They're just some, I think, Chinese no name type, but the Scotch-Brite bristle discs are crazy. Or the 3M, yeah, 3M. Scotch-Brite's made by 3M. The 3M bristle discs are outrageous, including the 3M branded version of these guys. So these are knockoff. They probably don't last as long, but I just look at them as disposable. So I'll be going into those today, along with this MakerX rotary tool that it shows up on Woot super cheap all the time. It's always on sale, and Amazon sometimes too. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and dive right into it. Oh, the other thing that you won't see but I got on my head is this guy. I can't seem to live without this. The older I get, it's this magnifying headset. It's got a whole bunch of different inserts you can pop in. The light, the older I get, like as soon as I crossed 45 years old, I just felt like I was going blind all the time with close-up vision. Man, getting old sucks. But this guy, it costs like 24 bucks or something, and it's great. I use it all the time now. I can quickly flip it out of my way. I got all my peripheral vision. So let me go ahead and get this sort of standing up, and I'll dive right into it. Alright, get this out of the way. So the Worx MakerX, I got this on Woot. It came with a kit with the MakerX cordless airbrush for 58 bucks. Amazon once in a while will have the big MakerX kit with like the heat gun, the glue gun, a whole bunch of different tools. This and the angle grinder, and a lot of people use the angle grinder for carving too. The angle grinder is still on my list to get, but they'll get all of that for like 100 bucks. It just actually was on sale last week on Amazon for 100 bucks for the, I think the 6-tool kit, 5 or 6 tool kit. Why I am a fan of this is my favorite. It's sort of not cordless in the sense that like the Dremel is cordless or some of the other tools. Why I like this, and I consider it cordless, is the battery, number one, lasts a really long time, and I happen to have another Maker or another Worx battery. It uses their standard 20 volts, and you can get knockoffs of these or unbranded versions super cheap. I haven't bought any yet, but people say they last just as long as a real thing. You can get like a 3-pack for like 30 bucks, 40 bucks. The battery lasts forever. The handset doesn't heat up. There's not a lot of vibration. There's not a lot of noise. It's super lightweight compared to all of the other sort of don't have to be plugged into a wall type options. The only drawback, it gets up to 35,000 RPM. It's brushless. It's quiet. I think I already had said that there's no vibration in the handset. The only the thing that I don't like about this so far is that it doesn't have a lot of torque on the really low end, where this really shines is in the mid to high end. So if you need to hog out some like really big pieces. I don't think this is going to be for you, because you'll be burning your bits up on the high end trying to do that. On the high end, I've never bogged it down at all, and it works super good with like double cut carbide burrs. And I wish I could put into words just how light it is, but just to take my word on it, super light. It's fantastic. So this is my preferred if I travel. This guy is my preferred travel kit for like outdoors, or if I'm going to go somewhere and I want to bring my carving stuff. I like that it has this like cloth covered cord. It's really flexible. I can just put this in my lap and carve with it. And I paid for mine on Woot. It shows up on Woot like every 2 or 3 weeks like clockwork, so you don't have to go out and buy full price. I bought the kit that came with this. It came with the airbrush, battery, charger, and in a bag, and a whole bunch of like little extras. I don't know where I put them, but it comes with like a little, just like a starter kit for a rotary. Was $57, and I think it was like 60 shipped from Woot. So for the price, I think this is one of the best options for something like this, especially for how pleasant it is to use. All right, so the other thing that I wanted to showcase today is these bristle discs. Let me get that out of the way. These things are my favorite. Let me pull them over here. So they start in 80 grit, and like I said, I'm using Chinese knockoffs from Amazon. I always wonder how long the 3M discs last. Probably a lot longer than these, but I've been using these for quite a bit, and I just changed my first one, which is this one. And if you can see, I changed this. It looks like I changed it backwards, but on my other micro motor, I can reverse direction, so that's not a problem. I'll just start off and use this one today. But it's like, I think it starts at 80 grit and it ends up at 1,000. I think this is 600 for 250, 120. I don't really know. I forget. 80 from left to right. It's 80, 120, 220, 400, 600, and 800, I think. This didn't come with a label, but I think it's 800. So I'll start off using this guy today to clean up this scroll saw cut. I'm very new on the scroll saw, so you'll have to definitely forgive the quality on this one, because I'm just not good on a scroll saw. I mean, I'm new on everything dealing with wood. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw my mask on. You get this in there, same way with all rotary. It's got the little stop tool. Comes with the thing. You can slap a wire, or you can slap a toolless chuck on here, but they're kind of more hassle than they're worth sometimes. And then you just give it a little tighten. That's on there. And I'll start it up. So let me take that mask off for a second. So here it is at full speed. And then this is it way down. On the low end, I usually run these bristle discs about 10,000 RPM or so. Maybe 15 sometimes. But the higher you go with them, I mean, they'll do really good, but they'll start disintegrating when you take them up too high. And I'm just gonna go ahead and kick the fan on. And then I'll just give a little demo of this guy in action. And I'll just, if I actually had the 80 on here, the 80's powerful enough where it would, if you see there's a, I don't know if you can see there's a little hump right there. Maybe the 120 will too. I could use even out that little lip. Yeah, even the 120's working. Yeah, that little piece is gone. I don't know if you can see right here. There's these ridges right there. Like the 80 grit will take those ridges right out. I don't know if the 120 will, but we'll see. Yeah, it is. Fair enough. But for all the corners and stuff, they work great. But if you can, I don't know if you can catch it, but that first ridge that was right here, it took it almost all the way out, and I could just work on a little bit more. So I could probably pull this other ridge pretty out of there. But that's how I use these, and then I'll slow them a little bit down, and I'll use them to clean up all the corners. So it'll give all the corners, it'll clean them up really nice. It'll give them almost like a little chamfer. It'll take away any sort of like frillies from, not frillies, I don't know what you call it, any of that where the wood starts looking torn out. It'll clean that right up. And then basically that's it. That's how I process. Let me turn this off. That's how I process these guys. That simple. All right, so I'll post links to everything. They don't have one up for sale in Woot right now, but I'll post links to them on Amazon just so you can see what I bought, and I'll post links to the bristle brush. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.